Hey guys, it's Mahone 3478. I just wanted to say that I filmed wrong. That makes any sense. Anyway, so I'm refilming this video as of right now. Click them. So, the reason I am not gonna be buying the popular, I've heard all about them, the Stasher, or even the Everspring bags, is because they're, number one, they're just, I live in a group scenario, probably not the best idea, probably not feasible right now. Not feasible at all. But, number one, I live in a group scenario, not feasible. Like, there's gonna be a risk that, also, having to pay like $15 for a bag, $20 for one bag, having to pay that much, just if I lost it, it'd be a crisis, so you don't want it to be that high. Or maybe you have little kids, and maybe the little kid absentmindedly throws it out because they don't know any better, right? You don't want something so expensive that if you lose it that you're gonna get upset. I mean, I know people who get upset over dishes, right? Some people get upset over dishes when people break a dish or something. You know, it's not healthy to get upset over a plate. So should a parent really have, $80,000 plates? I mean, there are plates out there that are like $2,000, and it's just like, you're gonna get, if you buy a plate that's $2,000, it's just not worth the money, because it's not worth the money. Because, you don't want to get upset and explode because somebody broke a plate. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't want to explode because my freaking Stasher bag got thrown out. Oh, gee, that would suck. I don't think it should be priced so high that if something happens, you're gonna lose it mentally and physically. So, but you want something reasonably priced that if you lose one, that it's not a huge deal. So the bags I am going to be reusing are from Target, and they're from Walmart. The first bags to be reused are my first set of reusable Ziploc bags is from Target, actually. It's from Target, and they're the Target brand reusables. They're like the generic reusable. I'm gonna be just using generic reusables. Why? Well, because I don't want to get upset if something happens to one of them. I don't want to be upset that if something happens to one, I don't want to get upsetness for ever, because I lost my plugs that I made, and that was so valuable to me, and I don't want to be a crisis when I lose it. So I'm just gonna be I'm just gonna be sticking with the generic reusables, because I don't see a reason. Hang on. So these are the generic disposables, but I'm going to be just generic reusables. I don't see a reason to use disposables, or I still see a need for kind of maybe using disposables, because then I'd rather, but for my personal leftovers, or if the other person, if the other person gonna of course respect that they're like reusable and actually reuse them, then I'll let him have it. But with this, but yeah. But for me personally, I'd rather just use the generic reusables, and maybe I'll use disposables occasionally. Because if I want to use disposables, I'll probably use them occasionally because they won't be as because if something happens to the disposable, they come in like a pack of 20 or 100 or whatever. So I'll probably still be using disposables occasionally if someone doesn't have, if people don't have the like intellect to actually reuse the reusables, then yeah, it'd be better to just use the disposables. But me personally, I'm not gonna be using I'm not gonna be using the disposables for my personal leftovers. However, like if other people really need a bag, then I'm gonna want them to use the disposables, unless they like tell me specifically that they want to use that, like they would like to use the reusables, and that everybody agrees that we don't want to use, unless everybody in this household agrees that we don't want to use disposables anymore, then I'll gladly buy a pack of reusable. But in that case, like we have to reuse them, because I'm not gonna put up with that person didn't know that they were reusable. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm not gonna accept that. I'm sorry, people. I'm not very accepting. Bye.